Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to make her happy, the more distant she becomes? In this video, I'm going to explain why this happens and how you can flip the script to build a relationship full of love and respect. My name is Rafa, and if you're not familiar with me, I help men transform their toxic relationship to healthy ones. Why does loving her too much seem to drive her further away? It's most likely not what you think it is, and it's definitely not what society has taught you. Men are often taught that the more you give, the more time, the more devotion, the more money you give, the more you receive. But here's the deal. If you solely rely on this, it will backfire on you. Like hardcore. Overgiving will make you look insecure and overly dependent. In her eyes, you just look needy. And that's because women are just naturally drawn to men who radiate strength and confidence. A certain sense of, I don't mind you being around or not, I still gonna be me. And so when you prioritize her over yourself, you unintentionally signal a lack of these traits. Suppose you already look needy in her eyes. What you need to do is first to shift the dynamic by focusing on yourself. Build your confidence and then set boundaries. Loving her is not about just overflowing her with your attention. Receiving love from a woman starts by being the man that she admires and respects. I often then get asked, Rafa, why is this so fucked? Why can I not just be myself, sit at home, stay cozy, and everything is sorted? The reality is that your woman needs different securities than you do. You as a man speak a completely different language when it comes to love than your woman does. And it's not even your imagination, it's biology and modern society. For example, men show love by providing and protecting, but women need to experience love differently. Of course, they do value your attention, don't get me wrong, but from the guy that she's respecting. So respect comes first. She needs the feeling of being led by someone she can trust. Then you can buy her flowers if you want. And I see it all the time. When a man places a woman on this pedestal, this dynamic is completely off. Overgiving makes you look needy and insecure. When everything you do in your day-to-day life is only about that woman, then she's thinking to herself like, does he has nothing else to do? Why am I such a priority to him? So when you prioritize her over yourself, you unintentionally signal a lack of these traits. And that's why I say it will backfire on you. What language is she then talking? It's truly about emotions. You need to understand her emotion and her needs instead of trying to give her more attention and devotion or money. You need to start focusing on the traits that she's respecting. Primarily, it's about confidence, stability, and being authentic. Women can smell it somehow that you're not authentic, that you're not good in your skin. That's also the reason why some men can effortlessly attract and maintain women while others struggle to keep them and their attention. I always like to give the example of the local musician. He's not famous, he has no money, and he's just confident in his skin. He is more successful with women than the millionaire who is on a yacht. I have witnessed women leaving multimillionaires for a guy in flip-flops and no money. And that's because some guys, they just try too hard to impress her. They unintentionally lower their sexual market value in her eyes. Another example. I remember being with my bro in black in a club. And there were these guys who would do all sort of crazy breakdance moves. I'm not gonna lie, quite impressive. They had good skills. Respect for that. But what they did wrong is they were overdoing it. 2 hours straight they were dancing and performing in front of the ladies, and it was so clear that they just wanted to impress the ladies. It was just screaming insecurity. She's gonna leave eventually. You cannot lead with your money, you cannot lead with any hobby or whatsoever. You gotta be grounded in yourself. You gotta lead with your frequency. That's the real deal. Anything else, you're gonna look needy in her eyes. Again, the local musician, he's chilling. He's good in his skin. Today is today, tomorrow is tomorrow. Chill, brother. Do less. Get more. If you focus too much on her and neglect yourself, she will start to question her relationship with you. She immediately senses this imbalance, this neediness of you, this insecurity, and then she gets the ick. It's because women love differently. For men, love often means providing. It means that you want to give her everything that you have and want to share it with her. And I respect that, but balance it out. Check yourself. Does it come from a place of insecurity, or do you genuinely just want to share? I swear, women, they smell it. It's about feeling emotionally safe. And the challenge, some women, they go too crazy. There's nothing you can do. She will just bash all the time. You gotta keep her in check, or else she's gonna rule the house. She's going to be the one having the pants on at home, and you're just gonna be in this, I don't know how to call it in English, like Kartoffelheld. Like, you're gonna be wearing them. I wear them, but I'm cool here. So who comes first? You need to come first. You need to have a life without her. When you are a high value man, you know about your worth and her attraction will naturally follow because you have proven that you are someone worth admiring. Women out there are so much smarter than men when it comes to emotions and they will test you. She gonna rock the boat. She wants to see if you get emotional or not, if you get insecure. Same in a breakup. If you text her all the time, if you want to see her constantly, if you want to apologize multiple times, you overshare, you overdo. I say do less, man. She will be drawn to your frequency. The moment you value yourself and you hold that frequency, she will be drawn to you. It cannot come overnight because if before you have not been the man that she is desiring, you need to prove her that you are now valuing yourself. And women never gonna tell you that I'm gonna test you, so you better stay in your frequency. No, they don't. They make it sneaky. I've seen women who simulate that some other guy was attracted in them. Proactively use this as a way to check you. What she wants to do is see if you are getting bothered by this. Do you say something or do you become insecure? If you don't know what to do, just don't do anything. Just chill. Don't jump the gun. Chill, relax, and then reflect. Is she testing me? What does it do about my frequency if I now ask her who this guy is that she's texting? Why is she texting with a guy in the first place, right? This comes when you have not set boundaries. So how do you make her love and respect you without losing yourself? It comes with boundaries. The answer lies in boundaries. Love with boundaries. That means respect yourself enough to say no when you need to. And you better start setting the boundaries early on. Because the longer it takes you to set them, the more you enable her to disrespect you. And the harder it becomes to fix the situation. Eventually, you guys gonna break up because she has no longer respect for you. And you're gonna suffer. It's gonna be a tough time. There are ways to get her back. But do yourself a favor and start setting boundaries early on. Else, all the disrespect's only getting more severe and more hard. And some guys say, but Raf, I don't want to play any games. I just want to love purely. Love her. Show that you care. But respect yourself, please. You can show her that you care, but never at the expense of your own peace and sanity. In what world are we living in? The absolutely must is that you need to maintain the respect that she has with you. You need to keep your balls. Once you lose them, once you lend her your balls, she's gonna do all sort of nasty thing with them. She's gonna screw you over. So never lend any woman your balls. She has to come straight. But this is also playing games. Bro, if you lose your balls, she will lose the respect for you. And you know what will follow? The affection. And eventually, she's not even trusting you. And what do you have then? So leading the relationship is your job as a man. And no one ever taught you this. There's no Disney movie giving you instruction to modern dating and relationships. In fact, they screw you over. Modern society is one reason why you don't see women for what they are and need. The majority of women themselves don't know what they want. They always just know what they don't want. And then it's too late. Like monkey branch to the next one. See ya! So please lead your romantic relationship with your woman in a way that benefits both of you. They say they want flowers, but who do they want flowers from? From the guy they respect. I'm not saying you have to be a douchebag. You don't have to be a Chad. Have some self-respect. Don't let a woman disrespect you. The moment she loses respect for you, everything else will fall apart. It's a slow death, but I guarantee you, if you don't get this fixed, she's gonna screw you over. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, there's a button for that. Comment any requests you have below. I read them all. And by the way, if you are struggling in your relationship or after a breakup and you cannot figure out the best way for your specific situation, then click the first link in the description. Don't worry, it's not a course, there's no webinar, just a video of me telling you how I can help you solve your problem. But of course, you don't have to click. I don't really mind if you click or not. Feel free to check it out if you have a problem in your relationship. All right, have a blessed day and see you in the next video. Take care.